Hey everyone, what's up? Trey here with Transform Fitness, checking in with an update for my Shred to Hawaii series. It's been unfortunately a couple weeks since I've checked in. It's been a lot. I've had a lot on my plate lately. I got sick for a few days, even called off work for a day, which I rarely do, but it was really bad. Took some time off training there, still stuck with the diet and everything I needed to do. Things have slowed down over the last couple weeks. I had mentioned in a previous video that my weight loss was just slowing down in general, which is to be expected after you've been dieting for a couple months. For me, I weighed in, let's see, since I updated you last, and then the following couple weeks, I was only down just over 2 pounds, which really doesn't put me on track for the number that I had in mind for Hawaii, as I mentioned before. So I'm trying to step away from associating a goal for Hawaii in terms of what the scale says. And this is just something I need to do for my mental health and also for, my expectations. I'm not going to be the weight that I thought I was going to be for Hawaii. That's not due to any type of lack of preparation. It's just that my body's way different than it was before when I was shredded. So I kind of had an unrealistic number in my head to begin with. For my own sanity, I've stepped away from daily weigh-ins for a while. I might check in periodically just to kind of see where I am, but I don't want that to really factor into my decision-making process in terms of what I'm going to change moving forward. As far as what I have changed, since I did have that 2 weeks of just over 2 pounds total that I lost, I did increase my caloric deficit by about 300 per day. This is something that I enjoy doing, but before I was hitting about 2,000 calories every single day of the week. And while that was fine, I was finding that, on the rare occasion that I want to go out with my wife or with friends, it was more restrictive on the weekends for those purposes. So what I decided to do was lower my calories a bit more drastically during the week, or 5 or 6 days of the week, and have a little bit of spike on the weekend. So the way that worked this past week is I had about 1,450 to 1,500 calories 6 days a week. On Saturday, my wife and I went out with a couple of our friends. That day I had about 3,200 to 3,300 calories, which seems like a lot, but when you look at it for the total average calorie intake per day for the entire week, I had about 1,720. That's pretty low considering I was at 2,000 before. Just inching our way down, seeing what we can do in the time we have left, which is 7 weeks for Hawaii. So it's coming up quickly. I still have a lot of progress that I want to make, but I'm doing what I can. I'll be happy with wherever I am at that time, just because I know that I'm giving it my all. I'm giving it everything. So I'll check in next week, let you know how the 1,700 calories is going for me. I've kept workouts and cardio pretty much the same. I had that idea of bumping up cardio to twice a day for 45 minutes a day, and I'll be honest with you, that didn't happen. It was too much in my schedule at the time. Could I make time? Absolutely, but I felt like I would have gotten burnt out. So that might be something I revisit, but it's not something I'm doing currently. It might happen, within the next couple weeks if I want to kind of ramp things up at that point. So that is my update. Hope everyone's doing well. I'll put some pictures of the last few weeks up here, including one from today, which is after the 3,200 to 3,300 calorie day with about 450 grams of carbs and way too much sodium. You'll see probably a little bit of bloat there, but I'm still posting it because I can still see a difference between last week and this week, even with that in mind. So enjoy, have an awesome week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.